Welcome back to Pure Fit Living. Imagine going to bed feeling healthy, only to wake up with numbness, slurred speech, and weakness, classic signs of a stroke. Even the most health-conscious among us can be at risk, and sometimes the foods we trust most are the culprits. Today we'll reveal 5 common vegetables that could silently increase your stroke risk, especially after 60. As we age, our bodies process certain compounds differently. What was once healthy can become hazardous. Changes in blood vessels, kidney function, and hormone sensitivity all play a role. Compounds in these vegetables can stiffen arteries or disrupt blood flow, particularly overnight. This isn't about fear, it's about making informed choices. By the end, you'll know which vegetables to watch and how to keep your diet safe and vibrant. Let's dive in. First up, spinach, the darling of green smoothies and salads. It's the go-to green for anyone looking to boost their health, and for good reason. Spinach is packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support everything from your eyesight to your immune system. It's no wonder so many people toss a handful into their morning blender. But here's the catch. While spinach is rich in nutrients, when eaten raw, it's also loaded with oxalates, naturally occurring compounds that can bind with calcium in your body to form tiny, sharp crystals. For most people, these crystals aren't a big deal. But as we age, our kidneys become less efficient at filtering them out. Over time, these oxalate crystals can accumulate, making it harder for aging kidneys to do their job. This can cause microscopic damage to the delicate lining of your arteries, and even increase your risk of stroke. Take Mary Ellen, for example, a healthy, active 68-year-old who prided herself on her daily green smoothie routine. She believed she was making the best choice for her health, loading up her blender with raw spinach every morning. But one day Mary Ellen suffered a mini-stroke despite having perfect cholesterol and blood pressure. She was shocked. How could this happen when she was doing everything right? After a series of tests, her doctors traced the problem back to high oxalate levels. The daily load of raw spinach had overwhelmed her kidneys, leading to a buildup of oxalate crystals that stiffened her arteries and contributed to her stroke. The lesson here isn't that spinach is bad, it's that consuming large amounts of raw spinach every single day can be risky for older adults, especially those with less resilient kidneys. Moderation and variety are key. The fix is simple: cook your spinach. Sautéing, steaming, or boiling spinach breaks down a significant portion of the oxalates, making it much safer for your body to process. Boiling or steaming spinach for just a few minutes can reduce oxalate content by up to 50% or more. This simple step transforms spinach from a potential risk into a true superfood for seniors. And don't forget to rotate your greens. Try mixing in kale, arugula, or romaine. Each brings its own unique nutrients and helps you avoid overloading on any one compound. Now Mary Ellen enjoys her greens cooked and her breakfasts more varied. She's had no further incidents and she feels more energetic than ever. As we age, our bodies change, and so should our approach to healthy habits. What worked in our 30s may need a tweak in our 60s and beyond. Moderation and preparation matter more than ever. It's not about giving up your favorite foods, but about making small adjustments that protect your long-term health. So don't ditch spinach, just cook it, and mix up your routine. Your body will thank you for the variety and the extra care. Unlock the benefits, disarm the risks, and keep your diet as colorful and diverse as possible. That's the real secret to lasting health. The science is clear. A little heat goes a long way in making your greens safer and more digestible. For seniors, it's about making smart, informed choices, not about deprivation or fear. Know your body, listen to its signals, and let your nutrition evolve with you as you age. Next, let's look at another healthy snack with a hidden risk, because sometimes what we don't know can surprise us. Cucumber, crisp, hydrating, and seemingly harmless. For many, it's the go-to snack on a hot day, or a refreshing addition to salads and sandwiches. Its high water content and satisfying crunch make it feel like the perfect healthy choice, especially for seniors looking to avoid sugary treats. But there's a hidden side to this popular vegetable. Cucumbers act as natural diuretics, prompting your kidneys to flush out water and salt from your body more quickly than usual. This effect is subtle, but it can add up, especially if you're snacking on cucumbers regularly or late in the day. Eaten at night, this diuretic effect can quietly lead to overnight dehydration. As you sleep, your body loses more water, thickening your blood and making it harder for your heart to pump efficiently. For older adults, this can increase the risk of blood clots and even raise the chance of a stroke. Dolores, 74, thought she was making a smart choice by snacking on salted cucumbers every evening to avoid sweets. She loved the taste and the crunch, and it became a nightly ritual. But one night, Dolores woke up feeling dizzy and weak. She struggled to stand and had to call for help. It turned out she'd suffered a mini-stroke, a frightening wake-up call. Medical tests revealed she was dehydrated and her sodium levels were elevated, all triggered by her seemingly healthy nightly cucumber habit. The combination of salt and the cucumber's diuretic effect had quietly put her at risk. The solution was surprisingly simple: timing. By moving diuretic snacks like cucumber to earlier in the day, when you're awake, active, and drinking water, you can enjoy their benefits without the hidden risks. For evening snacks, choose foods that don't pull water from your system, like nuts, apples, or even a small piece of cheese. These options satisfy cravings without increasing your risk of dehydration overnight. Dolores made a full recovery by simply shifting her cucumber snack to lunchtime. She still enjoys her favorite vegetable, but now she does so when her body can handle the extra water loss. For seniors, when you eat is just as important as what you eat. Your body's needs change with age, and small adjustments can make a big difference in your health and well-being. Protect yourself from overnight dehydration, especially if you're over 60. Make it a habit to drink a glass of water before bed, and be mindful of foods that might increase water loss. Hydration is a key defense against stroke and other health issues. Keeping your body well hydrated helps your heart, your brain, and your energy levels. Don't fear cucumbers or other diuretic foods. Just enjoy them at the right time of day and balance them with plenty of fluids. Nutrition is about balance, not restriction. It's about making choices that support your health, not depriving yourself of foods you love. Listen to your body and adjust your habits as you age. Small changes, like shifting snack times, can have a big impact on your long-term health. Next, let's talk about a superfood that can quietly disrupt your metabolism. Stay tuned. Broccoli, fiber-rich, cancer-fighting, and a staple in healthy diets. But raw broccoli contains goitrogens, which can suppress thyroid function by blocking iodine absorption. For seniors, a sluggish thyroid means slower metabolism, reduced blood flow, and increased stroke risk. Ruth, 71, ate raw broccoli salads daily and developed fatigue, brain fog, and eventually suffered a mini-stroke. Tests revealed hypothyroidism, triggered by her raw broccoli habit. The fix? Cook your cruciferous veggies. Steaming or boiling deactivates goitrogens. Ruth switched to cooked broccoli and her symptoms vanished. The takeaway: raw isn't always better, especially as we age. Cooking unlocks nutrients and neutralizes risks. Rotate your vegetables and avoid overloading on any one raw superfood. Listen to your body. Fatigue and brain fog may be signs your diet needs a tweak. For seniors, food preparation is as important as food choice. Adapt your habits to your changing physiology. Superfoods are powerful, but so is moderation. Next, let's look at a kitchen staple that can turn dangerous when mixed with medication. Don't miss this one. Garlic, famous for lowering cholesterol and blood pressure, and celebrated in kitchens around the world for its bold flavor and health benefits. Its active compound, allicin, is a natural blood thinner, helping to keep blood flowing smoothly and reducing the risk of dangerous clots. For most people, that's a good thing. Garlic can be a tasty way to support heart health and add zest to meals. But for seniors on prescription blood thinners like warfarin or newer anticoagulants, this natural remedy can quickly turn from helpful to hazardous. Take Clara, 79, who wanted to boost her health and started adding raw garlic to her daily routine while already taking warfarin for atrial fibrillation. Soon she noticed large, unexplained bruises on her arms and legs. Then, one morning she suffered a sudden severe headache. Doctors discovered a brain hemorrhage, a type of hemorrhagic stroke. Her blood had become dangerously thin, the result of combining her medication with high doses of raw garlic, which amplified the blood-thinning effect far beyond what her doctor intended. The risk isn't garlic itself, but concentrated raw forms, especially when mixed with anticoagulants or other blood-thinning supplements. Even small changes in your diet can have big effects when you're on these medications. Cooked garlic is generally safer, as heat reduces allicin's potency, making it less likely to interfere with your medication. Roasted or sautéed garlic can still add flavor without the same risk. Always tell your doctor about all supplements, herbal remedies, and food habits, not just your prescriptions. Many people forget that natural doesn't always mean safe. Clara survived her ordeal, but her story is a powerful warning. Natural remedies can interact with medications in ways that are both unexpected and dangerous. If you're on blood thinners, avoid high doses of raw garlic, ginger, or turmeric without medical advice. These popular ingredients can all increase bleeding risk when combined with certain medications. Open, honest communication with your healthcare team is vital. Don't hesitate to ask questions or share concerns about your diet and supplements. Food and medicine work together. Make sure they're not working against you. A simple conversation can prevent serious complications. Moderation and transparency keep you safe, allowing you to enjoy the benefits of both modern medicine and wholesome foods. Next, we'll look at a beloved nightshade with a hidden neurological risk. Let's explore what you need to know. Eggplant, a global favorite, but as a nightshade it contains solanine. Most people process solanine easily, but some, especially seniors, develop sensitivity. Solanine can constrict blood vessels, reducing blood flow to the brain. Francis, 80, loved eggplant parmesan. After a big meal he suffered a small stroke. Doctors linked it to solanine sensitivity, which triggered vessel constriction in his already compromised arteries. The solution? For sensitive individuals, avoid eggplant and other nightshades. Most people tolerate them well, but if you notice joint pain, brain fog, or digestive upset after eating nightshades, pay attention. Seniors should be especially mindful of new food sensitivities. Personalized nutrition is key. What works for one may not work for another. For Francis, giving up eggplant was a small price for brain health. Listen to your body and adjust your diet as needed. Food sensitivities can develop with age. Don't ignore the signs. Prevention is about awareness, not restriction. Now, let's wrap up with the most important lesson of all. So what can you eat? The answer: plenty, just with awareness. Balance, preparation, and variety are your best tools. Rotate your vegetables, cook those with risky compounds, and listen to your body's signals. Margaret, after a TIA linked to her cucumber habit, rebuilt her diet with her nutritionist, cooked greens, balanced meals, and snacks timed for safety. She regained confidence and health by understanding her body's needs. The key message: as you age, your nutrition must adapt. Question your habits, stay curious, and talk openly with your doctor. You're wiser now. Let that wisdom guide your choices. Awareness is your strongest medicine. Thanks for joining us on Pure Fit Living.